New Age Parenting, presented by Neelkant IVF Hospitals. We have the experience.
Hello and a very warm welcome to New Age Parenting, and as we had promised in the last episode, we'll be starting from the beginning. Beginning means that we go back to the time when the couple decides to start a family, when they want to invite another soul in their life and they want to enjoy and experience parenthood. What are the obstacles? What are the apprehensions a couple goes through? And in today's time, infertility is becoming a major problem. In this episode, we'll be talking about majorly this issue. In Soul Searching today, we have the privilege to have a well-known fertility expert, Dr. Bindu Garg, who is associated with Neelkant IVF Hospital. A very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Two people want to think about calling another being in their life. A lot of questions are there in today's generation, the youngsters especially. What would be the right age for a couple to go for a child?
See, there is not exactly a right age, but yes, earlier the better. But the normally fertility, what the researchers tell, that the fertility decreases after 20 years, but 20 years is too young. And of course, after 30 years, the patient, the couple, they normally have a problem in conceiving. So the right age is somewhere between 20 to 25, but exactly in these times today when everybody is working, but yes, they should plan a family around 23, 24, which is the maximum, not maximum, but the right age when the fertility is not that less and there is an easy conception with the assisted the methods.
Yeah.
So I would advise that when they get married around 22, 23, so that's the age when they should plan also.
What should be the outer limit also? Because that's again, a lot of things are being said and there are a lot of apprehensions today. Women have, men also have.
There is no exactly outer limit, but earlier the better, because what happens is that when you are initially in the initial years, you're not very apprehensive, so you take it very lightly. And once the age increases, then you become very more apprehensive, and you go to the doctor and you change so many treatments, which is more like an over enthusiastic treatments. And secondly, then you don't have patience, you get into emotional stresses. So exactly there is no upper limit, but yes, the earlier the better.
Dr. Sabi, we'll talk about the infertility aspect. In today's times, if we look back, like if we go back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it wasn't that prevalent. But today, if we look at it, there is a major problem couples are facing, and young couple. What has happened? What is the reason?
The main reason is the lifestyle changes. Late marriage, and after the marriage also they don't want to plan. The career is more important, and the lifestyle changes, like in the sense that obesity, more of the food changes, stress, main is the stress. The working stress right from morning. If you take the history of these multinationals, working in the multinationals or even in the normal, not even in multinationals, any working women, they get up early morning, the stress of the work, then coming home, stress of the home management also. So at the end of the day, half the times they are so tired. So these changes in the life have also increased the chances of infertility, but mainly stress.
Stress only
dietary
in the women?
Habits,
only in women or
no,
both?
Men, both.
Okay.
Both. More of smoking, more of drinking, more of social parties. So all these have added to the increased chances of the infertility.
Okay, what really is the basic reason? What really happens when we say that there is a case of infertility? What really obstructs?
See, suppose after marriage, if a couple is not able to have a pregnancy within an year, so we tell them that now they should go to a doctor. Now, to what extent they should be treated? It is not that they are coming to you, so similar, out at the outright you start having all those tests. Basic, we see the age, we see in general, the history gives us an idea that what may be the reason, so you investigate accordingly. But the main test that as a doctor, anybody undergoes after the guidance only, is the sperm analysis. That yes, we make sure that the sperm analysis is not less. Once that is okay, then the basic test is just an ultrasound findings and the basic hormone test. If they are normal, then we advise them to have more of patience and wait for a normal pregnancy. But after 1 year, if they are not able to have a pregnancy without using any contraception, we advise a person to consult a doctor. The family doctor can advise them, but if she feels that the investigations are showing any problem which is to be managed by the infertility expert, then that they are the best ones that to guide. The family doctor can guide them to what extent they should be treated, and if there is any investigation is showing any problem, then of course the role of infertility specialists come in.
Yeah, and in fact at this juncture I also would like to ask you is the emotional part of both the parents, emotional state of mother and the father.
Everything comes out from here. So if you're stressed, so there are hormonal changes, the quality of the egg is less, and secondly the emotional stress makes a role in the quality of eggs, plus there are so many other scientific reasons also where we feel that the fertilization is also less, the implantation is also less, and secondly when you are not able to conceive, then in India, especially in our social culture, the people make you feel emotionally more distressed, which adds on to the problems of infertility. So emotionally, but it's very easy to say that yes, relax, but practically speaking,
it's not that
part,
easy.
It's not that easy, and practically it's the people in our social environment that make you feel more like an infertile couple.
It's not happening only in the urban area. Even if we look at the rural couples, they are also facing it a lot. You know, what is your experience?
No, my experience in the rural areas, the things have not increased so much. But the only thing why we are having more of rural patients is because there's more of an awareness. Previously, there were myths that if you're going to a doctor, there is especially some very grave problem, and then they were socially outcast, that she's having an infertility problem. But now that myth has gone because people know that there are treatments, and the main myth about this treatment was that the sperms and eggs are not theirs. So that the baby, the acceptance of that baby born after the treatment was not so much, which is now not, because of the awareness through television, through media, through magazines, through education.
Very interesting thing you said, and very important, I think, is that the sperm and the egg is not theirs. The acceptance of the child is actually.
Acceptance of this. So they were more scared of going to a doctor and telling to a person that we are having a treatment. I still, it's many people, if they conceive in my hospital, then they don't come to me for the deliveries, because again that myth that if they deliver here, then it's an IVF child.
Oh.
Even if they conceive with the medicines only, I asked them what happened. They said my mother-in-law is not letting me come to your hospital for the delivery because they feel that the villagers will feel it's an IVF child. Still it's there, but the rates have decreased. Then we tell them no. More of awareness, of course, is increasing, but still it will take some more years.
Wonderful. We would like to know more about what is IVF, but that will be in the third segment. So in fact, at this juncture, we'll take a short break. We'll be back soon. You can call us at our toll-free number 1800-102-6706, or you can mail us at ivf@neelkanthospital.com. You can visit our website www.neelkanthospital.com. Other than the Gurgaon branch, we have branches in Agra, Lucknow and